Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is my plant watering day as I water tons of Hoyas and orchids. Tons of orchids, a lot of orchids, and some houseplants. I decided to do a video about my top 5 favorite Hoyas of 2020. My favorite lists are always updating as I'm getting new Hoyas or my old Hoya started to growing really good. So I think it will be appropriate for me to do a top 5 favorite Hoyas of 2020. So my number 5 is this Hoya Bella. I know some people would say that Hoya Bella is such a normal Hoya, it's nothing special. But to me, it's kind of really cute. It's such a fast-growing Hoya and not fussy at all. I bought this Hoya in the late spring or this summer as a cutting, and it rooted so well and it's already growing so long. And the leaf shape is so cute. So yes, this is my number 5. So number 4 is my Hoya Concord 8. Well, it's also a very normal Hoya, probably not a lot of people's top favorite list for sure, but I don't know, it just looks so cute. The wrinkled leaf is a really good shade and has a little bit spot on it. And it's growing so cute. Look at this new growth. And it's also not a fussy Hoya. As I mentioned before, probably that I rooted this one upside down and I realized it, so I just cut the Hoya in half again where the root is and then put the top part that has tons of roots on one side. I believe it's this side. Yeah, I think this one, and then let the rest of it growing root itself the right way. And both cutting survived, and now look at this, it's growing so fast. My number 3 of my top 5 favorite Hoyas is this Albavada. It also came as a cutting, and it's definitely not a fussy Hoya. The only thing I would say is that you have to be really careful as it's such a big heavy Hoya that it's kind of top heavy. We started growing new growth, but look at this thing compared to my hand. This is a new leaf and it's so huge and so many spots on it. And also another thing is, it's at the beginning when it started to grow, the vine is really soft and easy to bend, but when it started to get solid, it's become really hard to bend. So when I put the easy bend new one into wrapping the trellis, and then when they come solid and become hard, it can bend it. But I think it's bended in 2 different places, but it still keeps going and survived, and then it's also growing another new growth. So it's a very hardy Hoya. It's just so cute. The number 2 of my top 5 favorite Hoya this year would be this velvet grave. I just love the patterns on each leaves. It looks so different among each other that make this Hoya just look so special. I didn't realize that it was a hard Hoya to find. When I was looking for buying Hoyas, I wasn't looking for this one particular. I was looking for another one. The seller told me that he has some other cutting if I would like to have, and this was one of those cuttings. I bought a really long one cutting for really good price, which I really appreciate that seller. And I cut that long cutting into 3 or 4 smaller ones and rooted them, and all of them survived. And that is how they're going to be this beautiful Hoya. Say hi. I know some people are looking for this Hoya to be added to their collections. I would suggest you looking at social media like Facebook and Instagram, join some group, and when people are selling Hoya, they might have this Hoya in their collection that are ready to cut. They just haven't cut the cutting yet or haven't rooted them, but they are willing to cut the cutting for you if you asked. So just go there and ask people around. You will find it. My number 1 is this fishtail. If you watch my other Hoya video, you know that I love this fishtail Hoya. It's always been my top favorite, and it's definitely my number 1 for this year. I just love the pattern on the leaf. It just looked like a fishtail to me. And I was actually prepared for a fuzzy Hoya, as I heard from other people that this Hoya was really hard to grow, but I love it so much that I want to give it a try. I actually killed it once before. So this year I was really careful and pay a lot of attention on this Hoya and checking on it all the time. And it's growing under my growing light, and I love it, and it keeps growing more and more, so I just keep it under my growing light. This branch is still growing and it's now giving me another new growth. So yeah, this is my number 1 of 2020. Those are my top 5 favorites Hoya of 2020. I'm sure this list is gonna be updated next year, and it's gonna be changed, and there will be more Hoya added to my collection. But for right now, those are my top 5. So I'll see you next time. Bye.